Then they sat on the bed in her private bedroom and held hands and talked. She updated him on their father's business venture. Father had recently taken over a plant that manufactured automobile tires. She emphasized that father missed having his son assist him in the business. Arum studied the colorful bedspread and sadly shook his head. "I cannot," he said. "There is Syrian oil to sell, and I am needed." "Where will you sell it?" "To the Chinese." "Not to the Americans?" "Never to the Americans." "But is that safe? What if the Americans learn that Syrian oil is destined for the Chinese?" "As Allah instructs, Muslim people are to prosper. The Chinese will pay double what the Americans are willing to pay." "So that makes it an easy decision for you." "Exactly." As Sevi and Arum talked, the hurried preparation of female children continued within the next 2 bedrooms on the same floor. Hair was being combed out and fashioned into party coiffures. Light blush was allowed for girls over 10, and perfumes misted the air as fragrances were tested on thin young wrists. One floor beneath the junior girls' preparation, the boys were having their rust knocked off. Baths were made ready, all orifices scrubbed and inspected by fathers made wary by the boys' antipathy towards soap and predilection for wrestling in the sandy soil outside. Luxurious clothes unpacked the day before and hung around the walls to lessen wrinkling were now sorted and donned as males of all ages were made ready. Sevi and Arum's 2 younger brothers were included in that male admixture, alternately roughhousing with the other boys and being snatched upright by their father and made to stand still while they were dressed in their best. The Lockheed Martin Hellfire was an air-to-surface missile developed for precision strikes against individuals. The missile was developed under the name Helicopter-Launched Fire and Forget Missile, which led to the acronym Hellfire, that became the missile's formal name. The thermobaric weapon was a type of explosive that utilized oxygen from the surrounding air to generate an intense high-temperature explosion. In practice, its blast wave was significantly longer in duration than a conventional condensed explosive, the better to kill you with. And it was the last thing on Earth the wedding party imagined would be introduced into their dwelling. The missile entered the bedroom 2 doors down from Sevi and Arum, instantly killing all 13 occupants, 4 adult women, 4 girls under the age of 12, and 5 early teen girls. Continuing through the ceiling to the first floor, the missile exploded and sucked all oxygen out of the house and ignited lungs with flame that killed everyone, except Sevi al-Assad. She was located furthest from the blast and was blown out of the 2nd-floor bedroom as the wall fell away. Then the house caved in on itself, marking the scene as a spent funeral pyre. No cries were heard. No moans of pain, no tortured breathing. Spread-eagled across the bed of a Toyota pickup truck where she had come to rest was Sevi, 24 years old. She lay unconscious, which was, in a desperate way, fortuitous, because her back was broken, her left eardrum gone, and her left kneecap torn loose and lying on her thigh. Had she been conscious, she likely would have died from shock. Sirens sounded across the city of Deir Zor. Pedestrians stopped in their tracks as their eyes searched the skies for the predator responsible for the thick black smoke on the eastern end of the city. Many would be dead. The TV would broadcast accounts that night, and another unfathomable tragedy would fashion a new population of West haters. Before the EMTs arrived, a next-door neighbor discovered Sevi and stood watch over her broken body, discouraging those who would otherwise try to move her. "Wait," he told them. "She is injured, and we don't know how badly. We'll wait for the EMTs." When the EMTs came, Sevi was expertly manipulated on a backboard and strapped in place for hospital transport. At the hospital, it was determined she was alive, but just barely. 2. Blackguard was ruthless in its pursuit of oil. Sevi's